Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. This screen looks kind of StreamYard. What do y'all have going on? Y'all had an update. Hey, Miss Dolores. Hello there. How are you? Lolita. Hello. Hey, Teresa. Hello there. Hello, everyone. Alrighty, guys. So listen, I switched today's show out because this case right here. Hey, Donisha, how are you, love? This case right here seems a little bit wild and crazy. I don't know if you guys, hey Layla, I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with it, but if not, we're going to discuss it today. Hey Elizabeth, hello there, hello. Hey 80s baby, hello everybody. Alrighty guys, what is going on with my Lord? Everything is everywhere right now. StreamYard has a crazy update that looks kind of strange. We're going to ignore that for a second. Trying to get my stuff up here. Alrighty, guys. First things first is who's here? Lolita, sis, listen. You have been asking me about the sound effects over here, okay? So because of you, I have went and purchased us to be able to have a new mixer. Hey Riley, I done purchased a new mixer, so you possibly will get your sound effects tomorrow. It should be here tomorrow. Today. I'm gonna set it up and test it, so you should be able to have your sound effects over here on the YouTube side of things starting tomorrow. But we're gonna test it and find out, and then we'll see. Outside of that, guys, tomorrow's show I have not posted as of yet. As far as the Soul City show, which is the boxing thing. I want to do that one in a video format versus doing it in a live format because I have already been covering it live on the Bigo side. Okay. So I think that I'm going to turn that one into a pre-recorded show so that I will be able to post it in other places as well as just on savageRoyalT.com as well. We're closing out on week one of the first half of this semester. Actually, tomorrow. Look, what's today? Tomorrow is the last day of this semester, y'all. No, this first half of the spring semester. So I will have a few days before my next two classes start up again. So people on the Bigo side, as I told you guys yesterday, you guys may be getting some extra shows coming from me on the Bigo side of things, and on the YouTube side of things. You guys also will possibly get extra content that will be coming to YouTube as well. And it's because I got a little bit of free time. Got a little flexibility happening around here. I know you glad. Listen, this last paper though, Miss Dolores, my nerves, it's already done. Okay. The paper has been done for 2 days, y'all. It's literally sitting right here on my laptop because my anxiety will not allow me to submit it. I swear. I have did all the grammar checks. I have edited. I have read it over, and it is literally just sitting here. And it's because my anxiety has not cleared for me to be able to post it, to submit it. That's the only thing that I just have to submit it. I'm afraid to submit it, but I'm going to submit it. Hey, Trawana. Hello there. Po baby. Anxiety got me in a chokehold right now. Alrighty, guys. So I don't know if you guys have heard about this case here, okay? Where it was a couple. They apparently went out for a boat ride, and one is currently missing while the other's body has been located. Okay? And it's out there in Georgia, a Georgia educator, well known. They went on some type of birthday dinner or out on the water. And here they are here. Okay. So a Georgia educator was found dead in the lake while on a birthday boating trip with her fiance, and who is now still remained to be missing. So they have not been able to find him as of yet. Okay. So she's a Spelman College instructor. Joycelyn Wilson is her name, and her fiance, whose name is Gary Jones, had planned a weekend out together to celebrate Jones's 50th birthday. So the couple had checked into the hotel and were later seen on security cameras launching into the boat. Okay. So preparing to, go into the boat to enjoy their activities on the water. So they were down on the Lick Creek, which is a portion of Lake Oconee down there in Georgia. So which is less than 2 hours later, boaters had spotted their vessel circling the water. Okay, so it was just the boat alone by itself circling in the middle of the water. Hey, crime mobsters, how are you, love? So, and they spotted the boat about 24 hours later. So Wilson's body was discovered to be floating in the lake, which she was still clutching her phone at the time. So authorities did launch an extensive search for Jones, utilizing divers as well as helicopters and cadaver dogs, and what they have called one of the largest search efforts that happened in Putnam County down there in Georgia. So despite weeks of searching, his body has yet to be recovered. Due to the unusual circumstances surrounding Wilson's death, authorities have ruled it to be an active death investigation, not an accidental drowning. Okay? I've been under the water, but I'm still feeling better. Under the weather, Lord. I'm saying under the water because I'm reading this. She was clutching her phone still. Hmm. So one key piece of circumstance, one key piece of unusual circumstances surrounding Wilson's death is authorities have ruled this to be her hand when it was discovered. Investigators believe that it holds a critical clue to what happened before the couple had vanished. So the U.S. Secret Service has been enlisted to unlock the phone, but their efforts have gone to be unsuccessful. Okay, and I guess by the way she was holding her phone is what they're considering to be suspicious. So let's go over the timeline. So on Saturday, February the 8th of 2025, Wilson and Jones had checked into a hotel in Eaton, Georgia. So they had arrived at the Fishtail Marina, preparing to launch their boat in Lake Oconee. So they arrived there at around 3:30 p.m. Security camera footage did capture Wilson and Jones boarding the boat and launching into the Lick Creek. So at 4:59 p.m., Wilson's phone had captured the last known photos of them that happened, because apparently they were taking pictures literally right before their disappearance. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys, because my thing is not how I like it. I don't know why this thing is looking like this right now. There we go. Come on, thing. Hold on. Why is my picture not showing up? It's not showing up correctly. What is happening here? There we go. I'm like, wait a minute now. All right. So they were taking photos, and authorities do suspect that she took multiple images before her demise. Okay. So these last known photos was at 4:59, and at 5:01, Jones's phone had stopped transmitting signals. This is the last known digital trace of him. So at 5:24, witnesses had spotted a 12-foot boat circling in the Richland Creek, which connects to the Oconee River in Lake Oconee. So at 5:30 p.m., boaters on Richland Creek had reported the empty boat still spinning in the water, but there was no sign of Wilson or Jones. On Sunday, Sunday, February the 9th, Wilson's body was found floating in the middle of the lake. She was still clutching her phone, as we stated, and the autopsy was ordered to determine the official cause of death. Once Wilson's body was located, authorities had shifted their focus to finding Jones. Search teams was deployed, and divers as well. So on February the 10th through March the 3rd, authorities had used the sonar imaging, underwater drones, and dive teams to locate Jones. The search area expanded across 200 acres of the Lake Oconee, okay, focusing on the deepest parts of the lake, which reached depths of around 80 feet, is what they're saying. So Jones's shoes was found on the opposite side of the lake from Wilson's body, approximately 15 yards apart. On March the 3rd, after 22 days of searching, law enforcement has suspended the underwater search. The Putnam County Sheriff's Office did confirm that the searches would continue along the lake's shoreline, but the divers' operations would pause unless new evidence had emerged. So the ongoing investigation, and as of recent, within the last couple of days, the U.S. Secret Service has called to unlock Wilson's phone, which has remained to be locked. And investigators did confirm that Wilson's last phone transmission was at 4:49 on February the 8th, and the last ping for Jones was at 5:01, as we stated. So this autopsy that they have ordered is in fact still pending. Wilson's body was still floating, and they're saying that it could be, the sheriff's office had said that she could have been floating because of the air that was in her lungs that prevented her body from sinking below. While drowning do remain to be a possibility, the autopsy has not confirmed the official cause of death. So Wilson's phone was still in her right hand, okay, when she was found, and authorities believe that she took multiple photos before her death. The final images being at 4:49, as we stated. So Jones' whereabouts right now is currently unknown, and authorities did discover his shoes, as we stated before, but they did say that he was known to, walk around with his shoes untied, and they did see his shoes and how they look on surveillance footage. Okay, they said he did this by routine, by leaving his shoes loosely tied. And that's who we are so far. Okay, now when it comes to the theories that's around this case so far, Wilson and Jones may have fallen in the water. The cold temperatures in the deep water could have prevented them from making it back onto the boat. Jones's shoes coming off suggests that he was struggling in the water. Then you have the theory of foul play. Did an altercation occur on the boat? Was Wilson documenting something on her phone? Could someone else have been on the boat with them as well? As well as they're thinking about unforeseen medical emergencies. Could have one of them suffered from a sudden medical episode due to, panic that possibly set in that led to the tragic sequence of events? Okay. As of right now, what they're planning for to happen next is investigators will continue to search the shoreline area, but have suspended the deep water recovery efforts. Okay. And then they're still waiting for the autopsy reports right now. And there's still a search for him. I'm gonna tell you what a lot of people are thinking. A lot of people think that he's still alive and he killed her. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. That's what a lot of people are thinking. And I must say, I thought the same thing. And it's because I'm looking at the timeline of events. If it was so easier for them to find her within 24 hours, his body should have been able to be found as well. Okay. We got to also think about how long it's been. By now, they should have been able to find his body some way whatsoever, and they haven't. So I really believe that something happened that caused either an altercation to happen or someone did it, but I do believe that he is still alive. I do, because this is a place where he is suspect. Yes, this is a place where people often go, guys. This is not somewhere where it's like out destitute and they're out here boating alone and it's not a lot of traffic. This is not one of those areas. Okay, Lake Oconee is where a lot of people in Georgia go. Okay, they go there on their boating, they go there for fishing. It's a family place where a lot of people is a lot of traffic that is going in and out of this place. Okay, so and that plays into why they were able to find her body so quickly, as well as how they were able to locate the boat so quickly. So for them to not to be able to find his body weeks from now, I do believe that this man is still alive and well. Now, why he did this, I don't know. Okay, this is a well-known woman down there. Okay, Spelman out there in Spelman, y'all know Spelman is very much prestigious. Okay, so it's not making, he probably living it up on the island somewhere. You think he underlived her too? And they were engaged. Now, let me tell you something. I wouldn't be surprised if this man, now, sir, okay, we are crime chasers over here. And we know how this story can make a turn and make a flip. I hope you wasn't out here living a double life somewhere. But by now, if he had like another spouse or another girlfriend or something, I think they would have spoken out by now. I would think so. I would think so. Because I don't know. Never trust a book by its cover ever. Because these type of stories right here, y'all, can end in it can end crazy. Okay? Y'all know that. This can end very crazy. I would think that if he had like because they were engaged. Okay? They were engaged, very successful people. He's good looking too. She's a bit homely. Or another fella. Was she rich? She was pretty successful. She was actually a teacher down there in Spelman. Yeah, she's pretty successful. They both are, actually. Um, so, oh my, another fella. Yikes. I did. There's nothing. I didn't see anything for Gary. Nothing. No kids. It's just them. They're engaged. They're engaged. I didn't see any mentions of any kids, anyways. But, because I've seen engagement stories in a lot of different ways. One of those ways is he was engaged to her, but there was someone else. And so because he couldn't go through with the engagement plan, I've seen it to where someone will kill somebody because they have this whole double life and they cannot let it come out. But you would think that he would know that if he does something to her, that it will come out anyways. It will come out anyways. Thank you, Lolita. Yeah, 16 likes. Let's get them lights up, guys. It will come out anyways. My only thing is I ordered my Bath and Body Works. That's amazing. Evangelist. She got her Bath and Body Works. He most likely a DL brother. I don't think he's DL. Why do y'all keep trying to say this man is DL? What's wrong with y'all today? I don't think that he's DL. But if they found him to be alive, he got a secret somewhere. I can tell you that. We early on it, well, not even. We're about a month into this investigation. And something is going on though. But I would think that unless someone else had something against him and her. But she was clutching her phone. She could have been clutching her phone in an effort to seek help during drowning. That's another scenario, But if they're out there boating, they're accustomed to this. One second. She was taking multiple photos before her, but she could have been taking photos to enjoy the moment. You know what I mean? It says she took 7 photos, 7 pictures before her death, or prior to her death. And Jones, guys, he is a private school coach. He's a private school coach. That's what he does for a living. private school coach. And the thing that also was questionable is that Wilson's body was found about a mile away the next day, and Jones' shoes was found a short distance away from her. And they were celebrating his 50th birthday. And here's, another a very, what I found also strange about this story is that they had recently reconnected. They had recently reconnected and they were engaged to be married. Shoes don't just fall off in drowning. Were her shoes? Well, they said that his shoes is often, when they seen him on surveillance footage, his shoestrings were loosely tied, and one of the theories is that his shoes could have came off during drowning. But if that's the case, his body would be somewhere in this water. They found her in no time. Where's this man at with no shoes on? Where is he? This isn't like a this is a lake area, guys. Okay? 80 feet deep about. Okay? He should have popped up by now. Should have popped up by now. Same way. And then they're saying that she had, she was at the top of the water. Now, his body could be stuck under if he's there, it could be stuck under the debris in there. A lake, not an ocean. Right. A lake, guys, it'll be easier versus him being in an ocean. The only thing that I can think of why his body has not been found as of yet is it's stuck under the debris and under the water. That's the only reason that I would think. But I would think by now, all these weeks, he should have popped up by now. Like, I would think so. Wilson could have been about to expose something about him. And because of his reputation in the community, he unalived her. And that's why I'm wondering, was he living a double life? Because he just came back into her life. They had just reconnected. I would love to know the timeline of the reconnection, because why was the engagement so quick? If they just, reconnected again, what was the rush for the engagement? Because she's the catch, let's just be honest. Okay? She's the very much educated Spelman teacher. Okay? She wanted a man. She didn't need him. That's what she gives. I want one. I want love. I want marriage, but I don't need you, though. I have my own career. I have my own everything. Having a man is nice. So it makes me wonder if this engagement was just a way to kind of like lure her in and keep her there or something. Because why was it so quick? Like, if they just now reconnected, why was it so quick to kind of like rush to this whole engagement thing? I thought he sought her out, Savvy. She was in another French relationship, right? Right. That's what I'm saying. So she is the catch, though, is what I'm saying. He's just a private school coach. This girl is a whole, hey, goddess of peace, this girl is a whole Spelman teacher, well known. Okay. If you look her name up, a bunch of stuff is going to pop up about her. What I mean by she is the catch is that, who was the ex? I haven't seen anything about him. Yeah, he's just a private school teacher. Okay, he's not. She's the catch. She's the one that has the success and possibly a cute little coin in her pocketbook. He's just a private school teacher. Unless this ex made his comeback. Because, listen, a woman of this status here, a man wouldn't want to lose this one. Does he have a Facebook? Yeah. I didn't see anything suspicious on it, though. I didn't see anything suspicious on either one of their Facebook when I looked. Why do y'all keep calling him an under? Layla is really calling him an undercover brother. Is that what y'all really are thinking? Is that this man was living a double life? Because for all we know, the ex could have popped back up or something. An ex could have popped back up where Layla really wants him to be undercover. I don't know. She was just looking at him like, I know it when I see it. He's undercover savvy. She is not playing. Did he have pics with men's on his Facebook? I didn't see many. No, I didn't see many. Because he is on the DL. Right? Why do y'all keep saying this? Now, right? Do y'all really think this about this man? Press 1 if that's what y'all are thinking. Because we got Riley and Layla down here in these comments. Are y'all looking at this man's picture and saying that? Or maybe y'all know something that I don't know. Press 1 if that's what you guys are thinking. They said it, savvy. Because maybe I missed that part. I do a lot of research, but I didn't run past that part. Is that what they're saying? It's possible. You never know. It's talks down here in Georgia. Oh, so you're giving us a local royal report, Miss Dolores. And he didn't want that to come out. And she knew. Oh, so the community, Dolores is speaking from the community perspective. And so the people down there in the Georgia parts are saying that no, they have not found his body yet. I think that he's alive. I think that this man is alive and well. And either she's seen something or found out something the night of that birthday. Because they were for his birthday party. His birthday. They were on the water for his birthday. And something tells me that either she found something out that day or learned something that day. And it was all bets are off. And he's the type that puts out a public image. Yeah. You agree with the comments? Oh Lord. This is one of those guys that we're going to have. So we're in the this is going to be we got to really dig into this one. This one has so many different, he's connected to Jamal Bryant. The cook guy, the crazy cook guy. The crazy cook guy, the one that did all those scams and stuff. Is that who you're talking about? Jamal Bryant. That name is pinging for something. Either he's in the church or he's a cook. The preacher. That's okay. I know who you're talking about. The pastor. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is, this is our first level of just putting the information out there. Now, part 2 is going to be tomorrow. We're going to gather. Okay. Tomorrow's going to be our gather. We're going to gather everything, all the allegations, all the connections, everything. Okay. So we're in the beginning stages of this, of learning of the facts of the case that's right there. Tomorrow, we're going to go over all the allegations, the connections, the relations, the theories, and all of that tomorrow. That is what we're going to do, because this right here is sticky, which I knew it was. I have not ran across this whole Jamal Bryant situation and him being possibly one of the LGBTQIA plus guys. He look it. I didn't want to say it, but I didn't want to say that's how he looks, guys. I don't be wanting to stereotype people. But when I seen his picture, I said, oh, okay. All right. But you guys said it for me. The savages always take over and say, go ahead and say it, Savvy. He looks like go ahead and say it. Miss Wilson found out something. Yeah. Miss Wilson possibly found it. She looked like a very wholesome young girl. It doesn't look like that she would partake in anything very much. Okay. Yes. It doesn't by her curl set. Her curl set lets me know what type of girl this is. The curl set right here. She's a very classy, very wholesome young girl. Southern belle. That's what vibe she gives me. So it doesn't give me that she would be a part of any type of, dark side community or, drugs or, she's not on that side. By her curl, that front curl and that curl set lets me know that this is a very cute, classy Southern belle, very demure young lady, very kind. She's very wholesome. That's what I get from her. Him over here, he gives me very much, yes, bust down. Yes, yes, yes. That's what she is. That curl, this curl set is giving me. He is giving me very much. I look the part, but I'm not who I say I am. That's what he gives me. I fit the clean. I fit what she gives, but I ain't giving that. But I can clean myself up to look like it. That's what I'm picking up from him. Hey, Robin. Oh, already knew something and asked about it. And he was like, oh, she gotta go. Yeah. Because she just came back in his life. Apparently they've known each other for years though, but they stopped dealing with each other. They reconnected I would love to know what made her want to go back to him after leaving him alone. Yeah, we're gonna do a part 2 tomorrow. Gary was in the community. We're gonna get into it. Okay. If you guys find anything, I want you to submit it into Spaces by Wix, and I'm gonna put it all together. And we're about to have a discussion about this case over on Spaces by Wix. If you know any information, has gathered anything, have any theories, I'm about to make a post over there, and we're going to continue the conversation over there. I'm going to take everybody's theories. I'm going to, y'all know when I get to scraping, when I feel like it's deeper than what we see on the forefront, I'm going to scrape. I'm about to scrape the internet, okay? And we're going to piece it all together tomorrow for a part 2. I think he was undercover life. That's what everybody's saying. She was giving him a second chance, but why? But why? Something he did lured her back in. It's a reason that this very wholesome woman left him alone the first time. But it was something that he did that pulled her and lured her back in. It was something. So we're on the same page. Oh, yes. We're on the same page. I think we're all on the same page. But y'all know when we do our part 1s, it's more so of a theory. Part 2s, 3s, and 4s is this is what it is right here. It was the men, Savvy. And y'all think he's somewhere on a boat with a man somewhere? He probably somewhere living a very, oh God. This can go in so many places. This is like a snap episode because he can totally disappear out of the face of the earth and be somewhere living a luxurious life. Gay. Like he wants to be, if that's what y'all are saying he is. A lot of times it ends like this, where one spouse just disappears off the face of the earth and goes and live a life as if this didn't just happen. Carol Baskins killed her husband. It didn't happen. Carol Baskins. Why that song just came into my head. That's what's making me that this is what it's making me think about. That's what it's giving me, y'all. Like, I swear that is what's coming into my head when I'm thinking about how this what this can go at. I'm thinking about that case, y'all. Like, whoa. Okay. So we're gonna go do some gathering, y'all. We gotta go gather some evidence. We're about to go gather some evidence. Okay. He got caught. Okay. I bet he cleaned out her bank accounts and dipped after he got rid of her. And her bank account was probably pretty hefty. This is a girl of Spelman. You know the qualifications that you have to work and teach at Spelman? And he's just a private school. This goes back to what I said the other day. Ladies and gentlemen, date on your status. Date your status. Do not, in 2025, sometimes you can find you, listen, it happened to me, okay? Sometimes you can find you a diamond in the rough, but you got to clean it up and fix it up a little bit. But it's rare in 2025. Okay? Date within your status. It's in 2025, you can't clean off everybody. For real, Caramel, for real. You can't clean everybody off and turn them into something and whip them up. Okay? You can dust them off a little bit, but date within your status, y'all. If you get to like 6 months in and you find yourself still dusting and this person ain't making it ain't cleaning up or nothing, go on about your business. Go on about your business. Because look, she reconnected with him. Possibly thought that she can kind of clean him up a little bit, you know. He got him a cute little private school teacher job, you know, and she thought she could possibly whip him into something. He got he got the look, you know, he has the very sophisticated look, but no, baby, absolutely not. No, I can tell that he is not what he's all cracked up to be. Okay. In 2025, in this dating pool, y'all know the dating pool is sticky. Okay. So if you get 6 months in and you know, this person may not be of your status, but they look cleanable, spend about 6 months trying to dust it. If it don't dust, baby, put it back. Put it back on the shelf. Tuck it back in the ground, boo. Don't keep going. Pause. Because if you can't produce change in 6 months, you can't produce change in 6 years. Okay? Because no. Okay? Yes, let's get them likes up. Alrighty, guys. I'm about to make a post over there on the Spaces platform. If you know anything, let me make my post. Okay? If you know anything about this case and or theories, please let me know and drop them under or make a post of your own and drop them under the comments or, you know, make a post or to let me know. I'm going to spend the rest of the day digging. Okay? That's what I'm about to go literally do. I'm about to dig, guys. I'm about to go dig because we got to figure this out. Something's not right here. One second, because I don't want to get off of here and I forget to do it because I will. I'll get so all right, there we go. Great live. Thank you, goddess. Nah, nope, run. Don't get into a cleaning business. No, for real. Don't get in, like, if you can't clean it up, don't even try to clean it up. That's like a very wholesome young lady. She probably very just was looking for love. Did they say whether they're life preservers on the boat? They didn't say. They found her body, and they found the boat circling in the middle of the thing of the lake. and they found her body within 24 hours, and the boat was found circling. His shoes was found like a couple yards away from her body, which it makes me wonder, did he run off somewhere and lose his shoes? Maybe, i.e., let me give you an example. It's hard to run in sand in tennis shoes. Do that lake have sand? You know how some lakes can turn into, like, they'll put sand down there to give it a beach effect? I'm gonna have to look at the scenery of that lake and see if it's a sandy area somewhere. Miss Dolores, does that lake have sand? I need to know that. The engagement was a lure. It does. See what I'm saying? To flick the shoes off because he couldn't run that fast to get away from after what he did. Let me go get the theories together. I've made a post on Spaces. Let me know you guys' theories. I'm also going to drop some videos, so that we can see all the deets in which they say. And I'm about to. Y'all know how I do. I'll see you guys. Bigo, y'all do not have me today. Don't be looking for me. Okay, y'all do not have me today. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I gotta go. Thank you for watching True Crime with Savage RoyalT.